I am traveling to STP, Society of Toxicology Pathology annual meeting to Chicago. Well, I actually arrived. And there are 3 professional highlights for me, 1 personal, and 1 challenge that keeps coming up at every conference. So highlight number 1, today I'm gonna be a panelist at the round table about agentic AI. This is the first time I am hearing that agentic AI is entering the toxpath space. Obviously, in the human pathology space, it has already been there for quite some time, and I've been excited about it. But it's the first time that toxicologic pathologists are going to be talking about it. I'm going to be one of the panelists, and I'm wondering if there's any other female there. So that's number 1. Number 2, I am going to be speaking about digital pathology and AI for neuropathology. Neuropathology is the theme of the conference, so I'm going to learn a lot about that. But I'm also going to be presenting what's happening in the digital pathology space for this TalkSpath specialty. Highlight number 3 is the Deciphex user group meeting. Deciphex is the software many toxicologic pathologists are using for reading their slides digitally. I'm obviously a fan of reading slides digitally, so we're going to be geeking out on how to improve it, what to do differently, and all these different things. The personal highlight is obviously seeing friends. This is amazing. The first time I was at this meeting, I felt so out of place. It was just the beginning of my TalkSpath career, and now it feels like a high school reunion. I already was getting texts from friends. Oh, are you already there? When is your talk? So this is super nice. And now the challenge that keeps coming up. Every time I need to travel dressed up. So because I'm traveling on the day of the conference, I'm kind of dressed up. And the problem is my stuff gets so wrinkled. The solution to this challenge is I will need to go to my room and iron it. I don't see any other option. And I'm traveling to this one on behalf of Charles River Laboratories. So big shout out to CRL for letting me join, and also 15 other pathologists from Charles River are joining, so we have a strong representation this year. So this is Nasir, and he is hosting the panel. Nasir, Histofy AI, what do you guys do?
Well, we develop AI solutions to accelerate your workflows.
Yeah, and
drug safety assessment in particular.
And this is the first time I'm recording a vlog from this conference. Okay. The first time that agentic AI has actually made it to TalkSpath. So I'm excited about the panel. I'm going to leave my baggage in the room, and so that I can be on time to the panel.
Great. We'll have a great discussion.
Yes. See you soon.
See you.
So I didn't figure out a different way to have my jacket not wrinkled other than actually ironing it again. But one colleague said something funny, that it's so hot that I can just go for 5 minutes outside, and the combination of being so hot and sweaty is gonna make my jacket have the same function as a steamer. So, but I decided to just go the classical route and use the iron. And I have already seen so many people I know. This is so cool. But it's funny, you have to come here 5 times before these are people that you know. Because before, when you come the first time, you have no idea. And you don't know them. So everything in life takes time. I have to remind myself of this wisdom, because I am not the most patient of people. And another thing that I need to start doing is prioritizing what I have to do. But I know where to go for my panel, my jacket, which is far too warm for the weather, is ironed. I actually haven't eaten breakfast yet, so it's a good idea to get some breakfast and additional coffee. There's never enough coffee. So let's do that. I don't know. I should maybe not promote overuse of caffeine, but I do overuse caffeine. So, of course, I was late with signing the speaker form, but Alicia has this form on the computer for me and is making my life easy. Thank you so much. Of course. I was like, so taking out the pen, trying to like figure out some digital signature on the phone. No, she says, oh, Kevin, just use my computer. I said, yes. Okay, I already found my next destination. The panel is going to be in Radisson Blu. It's there across the street. Our hotel is right here. I'm super curious. I'm prepared. I'm going prepared. I know what I'm going to be answering to the questions. And the questions basically are like, what's stopping us from doing agentic AI? One thing that's stopping us is like silos in our work in general. I like lack of databases, lack of infrastructure, because and I think maybe also lack of tools. I didn't even think about it because the tools that have been developed are being developed in human medicine, but this type of tool, so it's not image analysis, it's agentic, right? So this like AI that steers different AIs, like takes something from one program to another and then searches databases and things like that. So this is not TalkSpath specific. The tools can be used cross disciplines. So I think silos, but let's see what others say. I'm actually fascinated by the agents or agentic AI because it's just pure efficiency without like taking anybody's job, because it's just this mundane stuff of taking something, let's say, from a transcript to ChatGPT, right? In case of content creation, in case of TalkSpath, it's going to be, okay, there is this type of data, all the organ weights, all the histopathology data, all the different kinds of data, right? They are all in different places, and I have to go open everything, find the relevant stuff. And if we could have an agent that is powered by retrieval augmented generation, life would be so good. You could just do your job and not do the nonsense that's related to every job, not just our job. It's the day of my presentation. Today present, but first we're gonna go for a run with a friend. And I still need to polish my presentation. I'm so bad, I leave it to the last moment, and that's what I did. So the presentation is to 1:30. It's 6:30 right now. I still have some time to polish it. Let's see if Tiffany wants to be in my vlog. Do you want to be in my vlog? She said yes. Okay, we're gonna go run in Chicago. STP run. Okay, we're doing it. And forgot it. Okay, done with my talk. People were taking notes and they were also smiling when I thought I would say something funny. And so it was good. Now I can de-stress and actually enjoy the rest of the sessions. And there was one good session. Well, there were only two. There were only mine and Jimmy Trans, who used to work with me. And he had a very good one. He was a master. I noticed something super cool that he was doing. He's a master of guiding the audience through the slides. So I don't know, we as scientists often take for granted our science and everybody is supposed to understand it. He didn't take it for granted. He would explain the images. He would have the right markups on the images so that everybody, regardless of the level of knowledge, of like the expertise in this particular topic, could benefit from the presentation without assuming that they already know. So he definitely follows like never underestimate your audience's intelligence, but never overestimate their prior knowledge. So I learned something as well, and I'm curious about the next sessions that are going to be after the break. And now I need to get a coffee. Maybe I shouldn't do coffee. I should do some Gatorade or some other electrolytes because I have a headache. So Tiffany was at my presentation. Was okay? Yes. Oh my gosh. It was wonderful. Loved learning about all of the advances in digital pathology as it relates to neuropath. Thank you so much. This is heartwarming. Thank you, Tiffany. Happy to. Not only is she a fantastic running partner, she's also a fantastic presentation listener. Thanks so much. You're welcome.
The conference is over. I'm going to run one last time. As you can see, my hair is too crazy in the morning to not make it wet so that it flattens at least. But let's go run one more time on the lake in Chicago. And then I'm gonna get ready and tell you all the things that I'm supposed to tell you. Wow, not yet enough steps, but it sets me up for success to get enough steps during the day. Okay, done running. One thing that I forgot to tell you about was how did the Agentic AI workshop go, or roundtable? So it's super new. People didn't know what that was, how we leveraged for ToxPath, and then obviously it's a new technology, so there were some concerns like how will regulators look at it, where exactly can it help, because the headline of the meeting was it can help you with reporting. There are a lot of steps before reporting that help the pathologist interpret the data. So to cover that gap, I'm going to make a video. Maybe later at the airport, I'm going to make a video about what is Agentic AI and how it can be leveraged in pathology. If by the time of publishing this video, it's already ready, it's going to be here in the cards. If you're on my email list, if you're not, then go to digitalpathologyplace.com, get the free book that I have them, and get on my list and look at all the videos. Let me get ready to leave. I have to check out now, and then see you again at the airport.
All right, the room looks clean. I don't think I've forgotten anything, so let's go. Throw this away. The paper printing of presentation was not necessary because I accessed online with you. All right, time to go to the airport, and on the way there, on the way to the hotel downstairs. So what is Agentic AI? So Agentic AI is, this word agentic comes from agent. Agent, an AI agent, is basically AI program to coordinate other AI programs. So currently, without this agent, let's say the manual workflow working with multiple AI programs, systems would be Let's say when I am preparing a presentation for a conference or for whatever, right? First make an outline on ChatGPT or other large language model. I use Claude as well. I make an outline, then like flesh it out and ask ChatGPT, okay, make this into like what you would put on slides, right? And then I have this text. Then I manually copy it, often to a Google Doc to do some tweaking, and then manually upload the Google Doc to gamma.app. Gamma.app is the app the AI app for presentations that I'm currently using. So I went from the chatbot, ChatGPT, I went to Google Drive, and then I went to the presentation software, and then I do stuff in the presentation software. So an agent would do this for me. I would, for example, dictate something, and the agent would put it in ChatGPT, make an outline, then take it, however, just copy paste or through Google Drive or whatever. Like, I don't know the exact behind the scenes and the APIs that you have to do, but basically an agent would be doing this, putting stuff from one place to another, so that then I can get the final presentation version for review, for tweaking, for whatever, right? So that would be an agent. Agent would be an AI program that would coordinate my other AI programs. So that's like very high level explanation what AI agents are. And agentic AI is basically coordination, designing workflows where you can have AI programs take care of this workflow and take your work from one place to another You can have an agent that has a human in the loop, for example, with some interface, whatever, right? These are details. I'm going to make a more detailed video how agentic AI can be used in pathology. I have seen several demos, and there's now Histofy, this company that is trying to help toxicologic pathologists use AI agents. So it's going to be there on the channel whenever I'm ready with that. And the other thing that I went to was the Cyphex user group. So the Cyphex, as I told you, is the software a lot of toxicological pathologists use for the digital reads. And obviously they have new versions of the software and the new features and all different things. But the thing that was pretty powerful were the two presentations from users. So Famke Effner, a friend of mine, and Christella Pearl, who are both users of Patholytics in their institutions and helped validate and help push this technology forward. They talked about lessons learned, talked about their workflows. So I thought, wow, this is a fantastic testimonial, not only to the product that they're using, but basically to digital pathology for preclinical research, for toxicological safety, for the preclinical part of drug development. And they have been using it for 5 years. I don't know, both of them, definitely Famke, 5 years. So it's like they went through all the hurdles. They went through all the creating of interdisciplinary team in the organization. They went through the learning curve of them as pathologists, learning what the quality assurance requirements are, what the validation team or like IT team requirements are, how to talk to each other. So this was so powerful and really heartwarming. Goodbye, Chicago.